This is not how I planned to start today's video. I had a cute intro ready, a light vibe, maybe even a little coffee chat. But then, I saw something that made me sit straight up, rewind, and check twice. And I'm still processing it. Something big just happened in the world of K-pop. Actually, scratch that, something legendary just happened. And of course, it's Jimin. Park Jimin just did the unthinkable. Again, this week, he claimed the #1 spot in the global K-pop idol popularity poll, again for the first week of April. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. He always ranks high. True. But this time, he hit 48,192,636 hearts in 1 week. That's not just impressive, that's history being written in real time. And here's where it gets emotional. This wasn't some PR stunt. There was no new release, no promotional push, no dramatic teaser. This is just pure love. Millions of fans across the globe, waking up, voting, showing up for someone who makes them feel seen, safe, and inspired. And now Jimin holds a title that feels unreal. 187 times ranked #1 weekly. That's 187 weeks of unshaken, undeniable, unmatched support. And let's not even talk about the total hearts he's earned since joining KOL. Over 18.2 billion. I mean, who else even comes close? But what really gets me isn't just the numbers. It's what they represent. They represent that moment you saw Jimin on stage for the first time and couldn't take your eyes off him. They represent the comfort in his voice, the grace in his dance, the way he says thank you like he means every syllable. They represent years of growth, his and ours, side by side. This week's ranking is just another reminder that love doesn't fade. It evolves. It strengthens. Let's break it down even more because these records are kind of unreal. He's held 1,237 #1s 42 times. He's been the top monthly pick, 61 straight days at #1 on the daily chart. And he holds the record for the most daily, weekly, monthly, and birthday votes. This isn't just about popularity. This is about legacy. And it's not just happening online. Jimin's face will soon be lighting up Seoul itself. Thanks to his monthly #1 win in March, fans will get to see him on ads at Gangnam Station and Apgujeong Station. So yes, Seoul commuters, prepare to fall in love all over again while waiting for your train. What I love most is that KOL is fan-powered. There's no manipulation, no media twist, just pure real-time voting from fans all over the world. The US, Japan, Southeast Asia, Korea. It's a global community united by one name, Jimin. That's powerful. That's beautiful. And honestly, that kind of unity doesn't happen every day. So why Jimin? Because he's more than just an artist. He's the one who gives everything on stage, even when he's tired. He's the one who's thoughtful in interviews, kind to staff, soft with fans. He's the one who makes you feel like your heart has a home. And somehow, even with all these accomplishments, he stays humble. Still saying, I'll work harder. Still smiling like he's just happy to be here. And I think that's what keeps us coming back. It's not just talent, it's heart. So yeah, maybe it's just a poll. But when millions of people come together from every corner of the world to say we love you every single day, that's not just anything. That's a movement. That's history. That's Jimin. And something tells me this is just the beginning. So stay tuned, because next week we might just hit 188. And when we do, you'll find me right here, celebrating, crying, and probably voting at midnight like the rest of you. Until then, stay soft, stay passionate, and as always, stream responsibly.